I'm so excited to be presenting Kari to the Hall of Fame. When you talk about Flunk, there are so many attributes of her that just jump out at you. One is she's a natural-born leader. Any team needs that. Kari and I came in together at the same time. She actually was part of my first recruiting class. And God gave her the ability to communicate phenomenally with her teammates and later on as their coach. If you have leadership skills, you can communicate well, and then you are an unbelievable competitor. Me as a coach, we're going to be extremely fortunate. She just was born with competitive fire, and she was willing to be challenged, and it led to every success that she deserves. Kari was committed as a player to the point I knew we had something special when the opening weekend we got beat in overtime by Geneva, and Kari hadn't shot the ball well. Flunk came back out of the locker room with her dad and basically went to a basket, shirt tail out, tears in her eyes, and just sat there and shot threes for about 30 minutes after the loss. And I looked at my wife and I said, we got something special right here. And she was. You know, I think it's important to also understand when Kari comes up here to receive a reward, it'll be a special moment for her, it'll be a special moment for Jimmy, her family. But sitting there somewhere in the back of the room will be her dad. And Kari and her dad had a great relationship. And he would be so proud, as am I. It's my pleasure through watching Kari's development as a godly young woman, as an athlete, as a wife, and as a coach, to be able to present her to the Hall of Fame.
I'm Mark Womack, Sports Information Director here at Cedarville University, with one of our newest members of our Athletic Hall of Fame, Kari Flunker Hoffman. And Kari, first off, congratulations. Just give us some of your impressions, your emotions about being inducted into our Hall of Fame.
Yeah, this is just a huge honor. You know, I just feel just really special to be honored to be in the Athletic Hall of Fame. I've seen a lot of people get to be honored and enter the Hall of Fame, just previous athletes and coaches before me. So I know what this means. I know just how important this is to the athletics department, and it's just an incredible opportunity, and I just feel really blessed.
You were here when Coach Martin started, and our women's basketball program really took off. What are some of your memories from that experience?
Yeah, I remember just wanting to run through a wall for Coach Martin. You know, he was able to motivate us in a way that we knew that he loved us as people, and you know, he wanted us to succeed on the court. He invested in us off the court, and he really just took this entire program and made it a family, and that was just what I needed, coming 10 hours from home. You know, Wisconsin was many states away, and him and Vicky opened up their doors to me many times to, you know, they fed me and they let me sit in their hot tub, and he was just more than just a basketball coach. And I realize now, just being in this profession, how special that is. It's rare that your college basketball coach would actually care about you as a person and, you know, want to build into your life off the floor as much as on the floor. So I just can't thank him enough just for how he turned this program into a true sisterhood, and that I was able to be a part of that.
Speaking of the sisterhood, certainly you have lifelong friendships with teammates.
Absolutely. You know, 4 out of my 5 bridesmaids were my teammates here at Cedarville, and you know, I had the best 4.5 years of my life here. You know, played basketball for 4 years. Those teammates of mine are friends for life, and that's a Cedarville mantra here, friends for life, but it's absolutely true. And then was able to play volleyball for a year in a season that I'll never forget, and it was a blast, and a lot of those players are still my best friends too. So it was just the best 4.5 years of my life, and it was absolutely transformational.
Now you're in the coaching profession. How has this experience at Cedarville, spiritually, on the court, prepared you to be a head coach, and even, as I asked Kelsey, a wife and a mother?
Yeah, it just gave me a foundation for just balance in my life, just a purpose for my life. Just how everybody builds into you here from different avenues, whether you're a student, whether you're an athlete, and they basically just all preach the same thing, that there's a bigger purpose here of why we're on this earth, and that's to honor the Lord, and you can do that through the gifts He's given you with your talents of being an athlete, whatever sport you may play, or if you're really good at some specific academic area or arts, and just learning how to use the gifts He's given you to give them back to Him. I feel like that has given me a foundation for all areas of my life, whether that's being a mom, whether that's being a wife, whether that's being a coach. Just knowing that I can trust in God to basically plan out my steps, and I don't have that pressure on myself, and that's awesome.
Kari, always good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mark.